Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael Mastro. Today we're going to look at the chart for Stevie Nicks. If you look to the eastern horizon when she was born, you would see the constellation associated with Aries rising at 9 degrees, almost 10 degrees. First, we're going to see how the planets are operating in her chart and what planets supported her success. She's a famous singer, songwriter, using Vedic sidereal zodiac, not Western tropical zodiac. First, let's look at the sun. Sun is ruling the house of creativity and entertainment, and is sitting in the house of wealth and fame. So her creativity comes through her leadership abilities in singing and songwriting, and it's connected with her wealth and fame. And the second house has to do with the voice as well. So creativity through singing, songwriting. Then we have Moon, which is ruling the fourth house, and it's placed in the ninth house. And it is weak because it can't be any stronger than its landlord dispositor, Jupiter. And Jupiter is weak in degrees. So Moon is ruling the house of the fourth house of happiness. And so there's less happiness. There can be some depression. The fourth house has to do with the family. So there was divorce. And also it has to do with the breasts. And she had breast implants that actually broke and caused issues. Maybe Epstein-Barr could be linked to this. Then we have a weak, debilitated in Navamsa Mars, close to the rising sign degree, ruling the chart. And this Mars gives her passion and courage and drive to be successful. It is the prime health indicator. So Mars causes inflammation, which in her case caused Epstein-Barr, which has issues like fatigue and weight issues, addictions, cocaine issues, and accidents. Then there's challenging Mercury. Mercury is any multicona sign in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th. The Dustana or challenging houses can cause challenges if they are conjunct either in the transit chart or the birth chart, or aspecting another planet within 5 degrees. So Mercury is ruling the sixth sign of Virgo is in the 6th house, ruled by Mercury. Mercury, this house has to do with health and inner conflict, and afflicts Jupiter. Jupiter having to do with children and husband. So there's no children by choice. And she actually does a lot of charity work for big brothers and big sisters. So the remedy for challenging Mercury or malefic Mercury is helping children. So she's doing that. Then there's weak infant state Jupiter at 3 degrees. Any planet that's less than 5 degrees can't promote or its own signification. So Jupiter is an indicator for husband and children, which, I think she was married for like 3 months total in her life. Anyway, and then it also has to do with weight issues. Jupiter is a teacher. She's considered a spiritual guide for many women and men. And she does have liver issues, which is a part of Epstein-Barr. Then we have weak, afflicted by K2, Venus. Venus is ruling the house of partnerships and marriage. She had lots of relationships that didn't go well, and eye issues that can be connected to Venus as well. Saturn, probably one of her best planets, as well as Sun, is ruling the house of income and fulfillment of desires. gives her ability to work hard, be disciplined and meticulous, giving her great success in her life. Saturn is sitting in the house of happiness. So happiness comes through that ability to fulfill her desires. Challenging Rahu and Ketu. So they are always opposite each other, balancing something. And in this case, Rahu in the first house gives desire to be famous and fulfill her life purpose, which is to express her dreams through music, songwriting, singing. But in this configuration, Rahu in the first, it has to do with trying to balance her personal needs with the needs of others. So it's definitely a dance for her. She had lots of relationships that didn't last very long. Let's look at the timing of events. She first met Lindsey Buckingham and had a relationship with him in 1969 during a Venus period, Venus's partnerships. Then joined Fleetwood Mac in 1974 during a Saturn period, bringing good income. They debuted their first album in 1975, also during a Saturn period, bringing good income and fulfillment of desires. 1976, she got breast implants during a Venus period, trying to improve her beauty, Venus associated with beauty. And then in 1977, came out with the album called Rumors, which she got a Grammy for during a Sun period, expressing her creativity and entertainment abilities, sitting in the house of wealth and fame, giving all of that through that album, which probably her most famous album. 1979, she got an abortion during a Rahu period, unexpected events. 1981, she made her own album called Belladonna during a Jupiter period, bringing good fortune, ruling the house of good fortune. 1983, she got married and divorced during a Mercury period. Mercury is ruling the house of conflict and divorce. 1986, she met a plastic surgeon and said that she had a hole in her nose from cocaine addiction. Mercury, again, is ruling that house of health and healing and addictions. And then she got prescribed drugs that she became addicted to in 1987 during a Mercury period, again, causing addiction. 1993, she had a head injury during a Rahu period. Rahu sitting in the first house that has to do with the head and unexpected events. 1995, she lost a lot of weight during a Moon period. Moon is ruling her happiness, and so probably feeling better about herself and lost the weight. 1997, she produced, I think, an album or a song called Dance, which was really popular during a Jupiter period, ruling the house of good fortune. 1999, she was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame during a Saturn period, bringing, again, income and fulfillment of desires. What could be done to strengthen the chart? Well, I think Saturn really is her best planet, but there are other planets. Saturn and Sun gave her definitely her success, but other planets could be strengthened with my favorite remedy, Kavash. If you wanted to see or buy a Kavash or learn Vedic Astrology or get a reading, you can go to www.vastucreations.com. Thank you so much for listening.